What's up with y'all? Jay Beezy, back at it. Got another Destiny 2 video. Today, I'm finna be revisiting The Last Word. Now I'm gonna go over its perks again just like in my review. Intrinsic perk reads, Fan Fire. This weapon fires full auto. Hip fire shots deal bonus precision damage while increasing reload speed and accuracy. We got a corkscrew rifling, accurized rounds, hip fire grip, its trait, just makes hip fire shots fucking more accurate. And then textured grip, this is what it looks like without the ornament. Here's what it looks like with, rock out without the ornament. But yeah, I want to revisit The Last Word mainly because in this update for this DLC, I know I'm a little late to the party, but in this DLC there was an update. It was kind of a nerf to Last Word, but also at the same time kind of a buff for console users. You already know I'm playing on this Xbox, so this thing is super accurate. It feels super good now from the fire from the hip, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we're going to be talking about The Last Word here. We're going to go over some positives and negatives. I'm going to start off with the positives. Start it all off. If you are a controller user, since this update, it has made hip firing with The Last Word incredibly easy and incredibly effective. Before, it was okay. It got the job done, I guess. But I believe firmly before that update, The Last Word was much better at aim down sights. I know that's like a popular opinion for mouse and keyboard users, but even so, The Last Word just didn't really, it just felt like it didn't have a lot of recoil. It did feel like it had recoil. Sometimes it's hard to control, but it was still better aiming outside than it was hip firing. So now hip firing is unbelievably accurate. Secondly, firing from the hip, it opens up many other realms of possibilities to outplay your opponents. For one, not having to aim down sights leaves your radar still up on the screen. So you will be able to still look at your radar while firing at someone to have those fast reactions to outplay the next opponent, or make the tactical switch to your shotgun or your sniper or whatever you're using as your secondary to go ahead and pick up a second kill. Next, The Last Word's time to kill is very low if you're hitting all headshots and you're getting your fan fire buff active. It is unbelievably fast. If you pick it up, you will see its power. Holding down the trigger on controller seems really effective too. Before, it was better to pace your shots and tap fire with The Last Word on controller, but now it seems that it is unbelievably effective to just hold down the trigger, which is just easier in general. You don't have to pace your shots or try to re-aim. Now let's get on to some negatives. Again, like in the positives, being able to pretty much only fire from the hip can also be a negative. It shortens your range distance quite a bit, so The Last Word's range is very minimal. It has to now, you can't just map somebody from across the map with the goddamn Last Word. You do have to be in a very close range, so you are probably going to want to use it on those apes that are just running at you with a shotgun. That's probably its most effective way to be used with a sniper, and then pull it out when someone's running at you with a shotgun. Another negative about Last Word is aiming down sights. If you're used to doing that with Last Words, is god awful. They like half the damage, so it's really just not even worth it. You're gonna get you need like 5 shots to the head to kill or something crazy like that. It's really bad. The time to kill is terrible, and it kicks like a fucking mule, so you're not gonna be able to really see much. Last negative is basically really just if you're a mouse and keyboard user, Last Word as a whole is just not nearly as good as it once was. I think if you put in the practice, I believe Case made a video of him using it. Case is crazy good though, but of him using it, and he had a lot of success. But for most mouse and keyboard users, you're probably gonna want to stay away from it. Just go to your spare rations and other thorn and other hand cannons. Now I love those hand cannons too, but mouse and keyboard users are gonna be more effective with that than they are gonna be with a Last Word, as you'll see in the gameplay coming up or whatever I got planned on the screen. But Last Word is definitely, they retuned it mainly for controller because of how poor I guess it was performing on controller. So yeah, that's pretty much all the positives and negatives we got going on right here. But overall, it is definitely an amazing gun now on controller. It's just, it shuts down so quickly. If you're able to hit crits and get that fan fire buff active, it melts so quickly. I don't know exactly what its time to kill is, but it is insane when you're hitting all those 3 crits. It is just like they're getting deleted immediately. So, and it's just the ease of use factor with that gun is just, unless you're not used to firing from the hip, that's the only thing I could think of why it's not so damn easy to use. But otherwise, it's an amazing gun. I give it a 10 out of 10 rating. If you like The Last Word from Destiny 1, you're gonna like it in this game. They are both amazing, and if you just like the aesthetic of it, you're going to be happy with how it plays now. So let's go ahead and just get into some gameplay. Oh, man. Bruh. You're dumb. You just ran through my phone. What's happening? Who won't smoke with me, man? Hey, the last word is crazy. Oh my god. 20 RPM to 3 tap. Oh, I got that on recording too. You're a fucking doofus. It doesn't matter. I just want to be gameplay. Oh, give me that. Yeah. Like, that's my sentence. Get your ass, nigga. You're a fucking... Bruh, use a primary, bro. Stop trying to run at me with a melee. Oh, that's a sentinel shield.